Do you guys think that he should have any other punishment or anything else happen to him?
Yes.
Like what?
Like he should take anger management class.
Good. Now that's very good one. Let's clap it up. That was a good one. Let's clap it up for Kalia. A little anger management, right? To help him so he doesn't get back into the same situation, correct?
Yes.
Right.
I have another thing. Maybe you should get prosecution.
Yes, to do like maybe some community service or something like that?
Yeah.
Good. So he can also do community service, right? Have you guys ever heard of that?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you guys think it makes a difference if this is the first time that he's been in trouble with the law and he's hurt someone and assaulted someone? Or if this is maybe the 5th time he's done it?
5th time.
No, well, does it matter if it's his first or if it's his 5th time?
No.
It doesn't matter? You don't think it matters? Do you think it matters?
Yes. I think.
Why do you think it matters?
I think it matters because if you did before, then you should have known better by now.
Very true. So they're hoping that you learn from this lesson, correct?
I think it matters because as he grow up, he will keep doing crimes.
Right. So it does matter. Hey, let's ask the ADA. Does it matter?
It does in many different ways. That's one of the most difficult parts of being an assistant district attorney is when you see people who constantly do the same thing that's wrong and commit the same crime because somehow we're not helping them and we're not getting through to them that they need to stop living their life this way and hurting other people.
Very true. Is that correct?
And, yeah, and the difficult choice for the judge is going to be that on the one hand, if Bugs has no prior record, he's never done anything like this before, the judge has to balance what kind of a sentence she or he would give to him to include the serious physical injury. I mean, there was a broken nose, there was broken forearm, so very serious injuries. So the judge would have to balance the fact that this fellow has no prior record with the fact that he did commit some very, very serious crime. So I would suspect that any judge is going to give him a combination of some jail time, community service, probation, and anger management, as Kalea said.
All right, so that all of those things are very important. Again, our topic today is assault. This is Ask the DA on WNYE 91.5 FM. The number here is
718-522-5517.
All right, and let's take some calls from our listeners. How does that sound? Good?
Good.
Yes.
All right. Hello, caller? Hello?
And I have a question for Bugs.
All right, go ahead, ask your question.
Do you think Muscle's conduct was a good reason to beat him up?
No. Not really, no.
Because?
He really didn't hit me or touch me, so I didn't really have a right to hit him or, injure him at all.
All right, very good. Thank you, caller. Let's take another caller. Hello?
Hi, my name is Wendy Zamorano, and I have a question for Bugs. Why did you feel you had to hurt Muscles?
Why did you feel you had to hurt Muscles?
That's hard to answer. So it's kind of difficult for me to answer.
Can I answer that?
Sure. Go ahead. Why do you think he felt the need to hurt Muscles?
I think he felt the need to hurt Muscles because he was too angry and furious that he didn't have time to think about it. He was
just angry, right? So the anger took over.
Yeah, he couldn't control his anger.
Say it again?
He couldn't control his anger.
He couldn't control his anger. So caller, did that answer your question? All right. Let's go to another caller. Hello?
My name is Nicole Smith, and I have a comment. If people try to get even, there is always going to be fighting. They should discuss it with others, like at a peer mediation meeting.
Very true. do you all have peer mediation in your school?
Yes.
Yes? Right, so there goes another alternative, right? They could have brought it to a peer mediator, right? And sat down and discussed the issue right there, and hopefully that would have stopped Bugs from deciding to commit assault, and also to stop Muscles from being a big bully, right? Because Muscles seems to be a bully, right?
Yes.
So we've talked a lot about the choices and the wrong choices and the right choices. But let's say that this happened as we read it happened. What would you do if you were Bugs to try and make things better after you saw Muscles lying on the floor covered in blood?
That's a good question. What would you do now, right? After the situation is all said and done. What could Bugs do at this point?
He could try to work it out. He could try to work it out with Muscles.
Okay.
Well, how would he try and work it out with him?
He would have to...
By discussing it.
Right, but first he would have to, Muscles has a lot
And
of...
apologize.
Right, Muscles has to get fixed up by the doctor and everything first. And what about if Bugs is scared to come to school now?
Very true. Bugs may be scared to come to school.
Or Muscles might be scared to come to school.
You could send a letter.
And what would the letter say?
Dear Muscles, I apologize for my behavior. I apologize for my behavior and what I did to you. I had no right to hit you or to assault you. I'm very sorry.
And would you tell him that you wouldn't do it again next time you saw him?
Yes.
Okay, then. That is very true. Let's take another caller. Hello?
Hello, my name is Veronica Hank, and I have a question for Bugs. Why didn't you just walk away and not get in trouble?
I think somebody already asked me that question.
But just...
Well, I didn't walk away because, like we said a whole bunch of times, I got angry because he made the kids start laughing at me.
So isn't one of the lessons today is that you really have to control your anger, and as Miss Tucker said, you have to count backwards, do anything to distract yourself from anger, because nothing good comes out of being angry and acting out on that anger. Right?
Very true. You had a comment, question, 88 Scally?
And another problem is that once Muscles has been hurt and once Bugs has done this bad, horrible thing to him, there's nothing we can do to make that undone. We can write letters and we can try and make the situation better, but once someone's been a victim, they've always been a victim.
All right. So we've learned a very serious lesson. You have something to say? Go ahead, Miss.
I just wanted to add that we're very lucky at PS 270. We're a small school. And as Mr. Lutchman, our principal, says, it's a perfect little school. Mm-hmm. And I think all the teachers look out for all the students. Mm-hmm. And any student in the school knows that they can go to any of the adults if there's a problem. Right, guys?
Yes.
All right, so that's good. So you have a support system there, so which is good. So if you ever, need any help, you don't have to, take matters into your own hand. You can definitely go to a support system. So let's take another caller.